Good morning, students of grade 3. This morning is Friday, May 22nd. And as you can see, we are looking at screen number 8 of the Shang Dynasty of ancient China. The title of today's screen is called The Shang Legacy. I am going to read through this screen, and I want you to follow along. Listen carefully and watch as we open the interactive pop-ups. Here we go. Everybody turn and look at the first interactive bubble. Right here. It starts by saying, it turns out that at the end of the Shang Dynasty came about in the same way as it began. A cruel king was overthrown by a good one. And that's our little funny archaeologist guy right there. It moves on. What did the Shang Dynasty do for us? The Shang Dynasty civilization was responsible for many inventions and technological discoveries. We can see a picture here, a real picture of the Shang king on the left-hand side of the page. It says here, why did the Shang Dynasty end? King Zhao Wang, the last Shang king, was an evil, cruel leader. Eventually, in 1046 or 1046 BC, he was killed by a ruler from another kingdom, and a new dynasty began. We'll move to our last bubble from our archaeologist friend before we move on to our interactive buttons. It says, so it seems we've solved the mystery of the Shang Dynasty. We now know more about where, when, and how the Shang people lived, thanks to the clues that they've left behind. I want you to really remember that last bubble because it's part of your comprehension question today in Class Dojo. We're going to go back to that. So let's just go to the very first dog paw that look right beside a Shang king. It gives us a little bit more information about the king. Let's see what happens. The Battle of Mui. The last king of the Shang Dynasty was the wickedest king in China's history. This story is about the battle that led him to his death. The Shang king, Zhao Wang, grew more and more cruel. He forced his people to pay a very high taxes, and he even had people killed. Such an evil, evil king, wasn't he? We've learned a lot about him. We can see that there's a small animation cartoon picture of him here with the local people, the Shang Dynasty. Let's move on. Written language. It's the next dog paw. It says here, the Shang people invented a system of writing consisting over 3,000 characters or pictograms. The writing system is still used today, over 3,500 years ago. The Shang people developed the earliest Chinese writing, and we can see that with the magnifying glass there, yeah. Modern Chinese writing, so you can see the difference. Is there much of a difference? It doesn't look like it. Just pretty amazing how long ago the Shang people developed the earliest writing up until today, 2020. The writing has not changed. The next one is labeled Bronze Art and Technology. The Shang people learnt how to make bronze from tin and copper and invented the process of molding the hot metal into different shapes and designs. So the Shang period is known as the Bronze Age of China. Skilled bronze craftsmen made ceremonial cups and bowls and armor for the rich and the powerful people. And we can see how cool this design here made from bronze. It sort of looks like a horse. It says a bronze ornament from a Shang times. And that would be an ornament that somebody would probably keep around their house. The next one reads, bronze is used to make money. We can see the coins here. They look a little bit different than the coins here in Kigali, don't they? The next one is chopsticks. I'll bet you some of you have used chopsticks. I know that I have. Let's see what it says about chopsticks. Chopsticks, or shu, with two wooden or bamboo sticks of the same length, were invented in the Shang dynasty. According to historical records, the Shang king, the tyrant King Zhao, ordered his craftsmen to make him ivory chopsticks from elephant tusks. And those are the big tusks that come out of the front of an elephant. Chopsticks made from wood and from bamboo. Today's chopsticks are still used for eating. Very interesting. And the last one is the calendar. Let's see what the calendar says. The Shang people developed a calendar very similar to the one we use today, based on a 30-day month and a 365-day year. Wow. Our picture here looks like the letter D. It says the Shang calendar was a lunar calendar. The Shang symbol for moon is the same as the one for month. And the last picture is our modern day calendar that we see here. It says the modern calendar is also a lunar calendar. Very interesting. So we know that original Shang calendar that was developed a long time ago is the same as the one that they use and that we use now. Fantastic. Boys and girls, thanks for checking in to our interactive lesson here on Screen 8 and the Shang Dynasty of Ancient China. What we're going to be doing next is you're going to be going into your class dojo and you're going to be finding your comprehension question to complete. Please do that. Do your best. Remember, minimum of 1 paragraph, please, for your response. Thanks, boys and girls. Have a good day.